We are back with Matt on the Money, and a lot of parents right now asking about something called Trump accounts. So what are they and why should we care about it? Dan Bennett with Lakewater Advisory is back with us to break it all down. Dan, thanks for being here. Good morning.
Good to be back. Good morning.
So you told me that this is one of the biggest questions that you guys at Lakewater are getting right now. So I want to start simple. What is a Trump account?
So the Trump account was created from the Big Beautiful Bill Act back in October. And it is an investment account that parents, grandparents can set up for children under the age of 18, and effectively an investment account.
Okay, so who qualifies for this? Is this for every child out there?
If you're under the age of 18, you qualify to have this type of account set up on your behalf. If you are born, if you're a child and you were born 2025, 2026, 2027, and 2028, you can receive a $1,000 seed deposit or contribution from the federal government.
And is that a one-time thing?
It's a one-time deposit. You don't get it every year,
Sure.
and it's per child.
Okay, and that $1,000, we'll call it a grant, that $1,000 grant, really the thing that caught a lot of people's attention, I think. Is that automatic, and when do those start to launch?
You have to actually go in and open up the account. So the first time, or the earliest that you can open up this account is July 5th of 2026.
Coming up soon.
And then when you input your child's information, then it should automatically trigger that $1,000. And like we mentioned before, you've got to be born within these certain years, 2025 or 2026, to get it.
So let's talk about how the money actually works on this. How much can families put in? I know there's a max, right?
Up to $5,000 per year per child. Okay, you don't get a deduction on those contributions, but the nice thing is you are not limited from an income standpoint to be able to contribute to them. So unlike some other accounts where some folks may hit certain income thresholds to limit them to contribute to other types of investment accounts, that's not the case with this.
In Florida, we're really familiar with 529 plans for college. This is not the same thing as like a 529 for college. This does not necessarily have to be just for college expenses, right?
Yeah, the intent is for it to be used as an investment account for the child's future. Now, you can use it for certain things, and there's some tax implications to those as well, but it's not specifically earmarked for education. So if families are looking for a place to invest money for their child's future education expenses, a 529 plan is going to likely be the better play.
Can we kind of talk about the idea of time being like the biggest wealth multiplier? The idea being, I believe, that starting at newborn, starting at like 1, 2, 3 years old, you are giving your kids such a head start because it's not about necessarily how much money you're putting in, but how much time they're going to have for that to grow and compound, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, listen, we're talking years and years and decades of compounding. The first decision that families need to make is, okay, what are the goals of this account? Is this the right account? What other types of accounts are out there? And then they can compare each one and determine which one makes the most sense.
So big takeaway, is this something that families need to act upon like right now, March 2026, or is this something just to kind of keep on the radar for the coming months?
Yeah, keep it on the radar. Again, as I mentioned before, July 5th is the first time that you can sign up for these accounts. We've got a little bit of time.
Okay, we've got some time here, some great insights as always. Dan Bennett with Lakewater Advisory, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. We'll also talk about the Roth play that is an option in the next hour when we have Dan back. That'll be at 9:20.